Top 10, presented by Only in Your State.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Not Your Average Bucket List. My name is Marissa. I'm one of your podcast hosts. I'm here with Sarah, the other host. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Marissa.
So, we're back with our monthly series, Things to Do in State. And we are focusing on the best things to do in a handful of states for the month of September. So, this is going to be a regular monthly series that we do. It's a little different from our normal podcast episodes. However, we want to just get the best seasonal attractions and events out there to people because we want to inspire travel. We want people to get out there and do these things. We want them to find things in their neighborhood, their communities that maybe they didn't even know exist. So here we go. We're about to dive into Arizona. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, so also forgive me for a lot of this pronunciation because here we go. That's just a disclaimer that we have before every episode, which I think is fair.
You mean it's not perfect? I do it exceptionally well. So I don't know about you, but
I'm starting with the first one that I'm like, oh, it's maybe you'll know. Sabotin Con.
Nope.
Sabotin Con. Okay, so this is taking place in Arizona. It is September 1st through the 4th. This is basically pop culture enthusiasts, anime enthusiasts are coming together, and it's all thing cosplay, games, panels, artist exhibitions, really friendly community vibe. So it looks like a lot of fun, and they do this annually. So that's number one. Number two, Sonoita Labor Day Rodeo in Sonoita, Arizona. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. September 2nd to September 4th. So, you know what? I'm seeing a running theme throughout all of these. There are rodeos going on all across the U.S. in the month of September.
Really?
Yeah, very, very cool. A lot of these are very family friendly. And Sonoita, basically, it's just picturesque, beautiful rolling hills. And lots of family fun, live music festivities. So it sounds like a fun Labor Day weekend event.
Have you been to a rodeo before, or?
So I have, and it's interesting. It's an interesting thing. I don't know if I would ever go back, but I don't even know if I experienced like a true rodeo because I just feel like I was in the Northeast. That's not really like rodeo.
Yes, that seems
country.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. What about you?
No, I've been to I've seen some barrel racing and like horse show stuff, and that's like just like county fair, state fair kind of thing, but not an actual rodeo. No.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if I know that in Florida there's like we've written about it on Only in Your State. It's a Western resort, and they have rodeos every Friday night. And it's a huge family.
Oh, cool.
I think it's called Westgate Resort. I don't know. I'll drop the link in the bio for people. But yeah, so it might be fun. So back to Arizona, September 2nd, the Taylor Sweet Corn Festival. It's exactly as it sounds. Sweet corn up the wazoo. So it's a huge summertime event. Basically, you're just celebrating the area's agriculture heritage. And you have carnival rides, live entertainment, there's a parade, and then also just a ton of corn, which sounds like it would be something maybe more in Midwest versus Arizona. But alas, here we are.
Gotta love that big lump with knobs. Okay, well, look, if you're not on TikTok, that's fine, but I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. After this, I'm going to have to do some research because
I'll send you some links.
Can we just splice that into like a video segment for this? Because
I can do that. Yes.
Awesome. Number 4, no more corn. We're going to downtown Phoenix. There's a record store that is called Central Records. It's a musical paradise. I feel like vinyl records are few and far between. So we really just wanted to highlight this one because this is an extensive collection of vintage and contemporary records, all different musical genres. You basically can find curated selections from the employees and anybody that just appreciates vinyl and appreciates music. I feel like this is a fun way to spend an afternoon. So we're throwing that in the mix. Number 5, Blues in Bisbee, September 9th. This is an annual blues festival in Bisbee, Arizona. And basically, you come, you set up shop you bring your chairs, you bring your picnic blankets, and you just listen to live music all weekend.
Nice.
And yeah, there's local art, food, everything you need in a blues festival wrapped up into one afternoon.
Perfect.
Then we have Ales on the Rails, which is starting September 12th all the way through October 31st. And this is a beer tasting experience aboard a scenic train.
That sounds perfect.
I know. Also, the photos are stunning.
Yeah.
So Verde Canyon Railroad hosts this, where passengers buy a ticket for the specific Ales on the Rails event, and they sip on local brews. They enjoy the landscapes as they cruise through the mountains. It's just like craft beer.
I thought you were going with a poem there. You know, they sip on local brews as they go on a cruise. And like, love it.
Yeah, I wrote a little jingle.
Nice. Did they pay you for it?
No, they didn't. Moving on, number 7, September 14th through 17th, the Mojave County Fair. That's another thing I'm finding is that county fairs everywhere for the month of September. Big county fair season. This one's an annual tradition in Arizona. Basically livestock, agriculture, but then you have carnival rides, live entertainment, and then of course fair food, which who doesn't love fair food? I think we talked about this before, but I don't remember. Did you say elephant ears?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Dang, hold on. Oh, I'm not sure. Like a deep fried Oreo, maybe?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
You gotta love that fair food.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they only do it like once a year, is because it's just
just like for everyone's safety.
Cholesterol.
Right.
All right, number 8, we are taking a day trip to Meteor Crater in Winslow.
Nice.
So this is added to the list just because I happen to be recently watching Asteroid City, the film.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw it, but
I did. Yeah.
I just think this is so cool. There's a actual meteor crater in Winslow, Arizona. It's probably not going to be as like ironic as the film. However, I just thought this was so neat. Just in general too. It's one of the best preserved impact sites on Earth. And
I've been there.
Have you? Oh my gosh.
It was my favorite thing I saw, I think, on my road trip out west. It was
so cool.
It doesn't sound interesting if you're like, oh, meteor crater. But when you get there, it's sort of surreal. And they have this like little museum there. Also, the dirt road leading up to the meteor crater, there were cows crossing it. I wasn't sure if I was in the right place. It was a great trip. Yeah.
How fun. Cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. So added that one to the list. September. Yes. You heard it here first. That was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Do we give 10 out of 10s often? I don't think we do.
I was thrilled with it. So that's a legitimate 10 out of 10. You got to visit.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, there is a Salsa Fest in Safford that is taking place September 22nd to 23rd. And if you love salsa, this is the place to be. This is an annual festival that they do. I want to say maybe 9th, 10th year that I found. The community comes together and there's salsa tastings, live music, a giant pepper in a costume.
Yes.
And yeah, so it's basically just a place where you can honor the culinary happenings of salsa, which is very well known, I guess, in Safford. That's where a lot of peppers are grown.
Okay.
So yeah, that's number 9. And number 10, there is Expedition Solar System, which is an exhibit taking place in the Arizona Science Center. So it's starting now until the end of September. September 30th, it closes. And this is basically just like a really fun exhibition that's in the Science Center. It's a cosmic road trip where you're flying through space. You have volcanoes, ice storms, you're exploring the solar system. And it just looks like a lot of fun and something that the whole family can do together.
Is it in like one of those domes? Like, what do you call that? Like
a planetarium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I've never been to a show like that. I feel like I would get a little bit scared. I don't know why. It's big and dark and a lot of stuff going on, but that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does. It looks really cool. And then just a couple, basically, Arizona kicks off Oktoberfest very early. So September is their Oktoberfest are already kicking off. So in Chandler, Litchfield Park, Flagstaff, Fountain Hills, all of those are having Oktoberfests. And we're going to drop all those in and everything that we just covered right now in our show notes. You can also click on the link to go to our Only in Your State article. And that rounds out Arizona in September.
Sounds great.